I decided to return to doing more reptile studies, and this time I focused on a truly exceptional group, chameleons. These incredible animals offer a treasure trove of inspiration for visual design, world building, or concept art. I wanted to dive deeper into their diverse forms, textures, and adaptations, so I chose to study and illustrate three different species: the Parsons chameleon, the Panther chameleon, and the Jackson's chameleon. Each of these species has distinct visual qualities that make them stand out, not only biologically but also creatively. Through these studies, I continued building my visual library while finding endless new ideas for character design, creature creation, and environmental storytelling. Chameleons as a group are a dream for anyone interested in creature design. Their anatomy is both familiar and alien at the same time, recognizable as reptiles, yet full of oddities like independently moving eyes, prehensile tails, and specialized feet that look almost mechanical. Their ability to change color, while often misunderstood, serves several real world purposes: communication, temperature regulation, and camouflage. The visual spectacle of their colors shifting across their skin offers amazing potential for dynamic living textures and design projects. Their slow, deliberate movements, their slightly surreal body shapes, and their expressive features all make them feel like creatures straight out of a fantasy world, yet they are very much real. Chameleons are popular exotic pets, but they require very specific care to stay healthy. Species like the wild and panther chameleons are commonly bred through ranching efforts to reduce pressure on wild populations. Their sensitivity to environment and stress makes them challenging to keep, but also fascinating subjects for studying habitat design, creature care systems, and world building inspired by their unique needs. The Parsons chameleon, this one that I'm drawing, was the first species I chose to illustrate. Native to Madagascar, it is one of the largest and most impressive of all chameleons. What immediately stood out to me was the Parsons chameleon's massive, robust build. It feels almost prehistoric, with a thick, muscular body and strong limbs. Its coloration tends to be more subdued compared to other species, mostly greens, earthy yellows, and muted blues, which gives it a stately, ancient appearance. I found that this species could easily inspire designs for larger, slow-moving but powerful creatures, perhaps elder guardians of ancient forests or massive creatures blending into deep jungles. Its heavy textured skin almost looks like it's carved from stone or thick bark, offering endless inspiration for armor design, environmental creatures, or massive world building elements where creatures are one with the natural world. Across different species, the chameleon's anatomy consistently suggests possibilities for world building and creature development. Their feet, for example, are highly specialized. Two toes fused together on each side to create a pincer-like grip perfect for tree climbing. This unusual foot structure can inspire ideas for arboreal creatures or even mechanical designs, machines or characters that need to navigate vertical landscapes. Their prehensile tails are not just for balance but act as extra limbs for grasping branches. In character design, a prehensile tail can add an element of fluidity, flexibility, and extra utility, hinting at cleverness or adaptability. Next, I illustrated the Jackson's chameleon, originally from East Africa. What makes Jackson's chameleons so distinctive are the three prominent horns that males possess, one on the nose and two above the eyes. They almost look like tiny triceratopses climbing through the trees. Their muted greens and yellows combined with their armored spiky texture give them a very knightly or battle-ready appearance. So I think Jackson's chameleons project a sense of boldness and toughness. This species immediately sparked ideas for warrior class creatures and animal companions in fantasy settings, small but fiercely protective, armored, and ready for conflict. The horns, the rough scales, and the heavy-lidded, serious expressions all feed into designs that feel sturdy and determined. Another fascinating design element of chameleons is the independently moving eyes. Chameleons can look in two different directions at once, giving them an unparalleled awareness of their surroundings. Visually, this trait can be used to create unsettling or otherworldly characters, sentinels that are impossible to sneak past, creatures that seem hyper-aware and all-seeing, or beings with an alien perception of space and time. Chameleon skin textures offer rich inspiration for both realistic and fantasy settings. I really struggled with painting them and experimented with many different textured brushes. I can't even imagine how challenging it would be if I had tried to create realistic renderings of their skin. These were more like quick studies, but I think their skin deserves much more attention and it offers a lot of inspiration. The small granular scales create surfaces that feel intricate yet tough, like living armor. The ability to change color could be exaggerated into glowing markings, shifting camouflage, or living tattoos in a fantasy world. Also, their body language, the way they move with careful, almost hypnotic slowness, suggests creatures that could be stealthy, meditative, or ancient beings who take their time yet strike with precision when necessary. In world building, chameleons offer thematic depth as well. They can symbolize adaptability, patience, stealth, transformation, and uniqueness. A culture, faction, or character inspired by chameleon traits might value fluid identities, flexible strategies, or deep connection to their environment. In visual storytelling, referencing chameleon elements can communicate ideas about a character's role or nature, whether they are a hidden threat, a master of disguise, a silent observer, or a transformative force. I think studying chameleons can be incredibly rewarding. I sat down to draw 3 of these creatures. I found myself completely absorbed in their intricate forms and expressive shapes. They offer the perfect balance of structure and asymmetry, something solid to build from, but enough natural oddness to keep things lively and dynamic. Capturing the folds of their skin, the sharpness of their crest and horns, or the way their toes grip invisible branches can push anyone to observe more carefully and to think more creatively about anatomy and movement. One thing I particularly enjoyed about this study was the opportunity to explore different body proportions. The Parsons chameleon with its large, heavy body and the Jackson's chameleon with its compact armored build each challenged me in different ways. These variations made me think about how body types influence behavior, environment, and storytelling possibilities when designing original creatures. Finally, I studied the panther chameleon, also from Madagascar but dramatically different in appearance. The panther chameleon has a slender form compared to others, but most importantly, panther chameleons are like living rainbows, displaying vivid colors that range from electric blues and bright greens to fiery reds and glowing oranges. I tried to capture a red variety here. Their bodies seem to shimmer and change even when they are still, depending on how the lights hit them, while Parsons' chameleons offer ideas of strength and permanence. Panther chameleons inspire thoughts of energy, agility, and unpredictability. When illustrating the panther chameleon, I found myself struggling even more by the intricate patterning of their skin, tiny mosaic like scales, each catching the light differently. This study made me think of dynamic creatures that could display emotions, status, or abilities through changing colors. Their vibrant palette could inspire costume design, faction colors in world building, or even entire ecosystems where color plays a communicative role among inhabitants. So, the color studies, especially for species like panther chameleon, can push artists creatively. Trying to capture shifting hues and subtle transitions in light and shadow is not just a technical exercise. It can make us think differently about how to depict energy, emotion, and vibrancy through color, even in characters or worlds that aren't inherently reptilian. One of the most fascinating features of the chameleons is their tongue structure, though I could not show in my illustrations. Chameleons have incredibly long, specialized tongues that can extend more than twice the length of their bodies. Their tongues are powered by a series of elastic tissues and muscles that allow for rapid projection, reaching prey in a fraction of a second. The tip of the tongue is sticky and forms a suction cup-like pad, helping them catch insects and small animals with remarkable accuracy. Studying the mechanics of their tongue can be a great source of inspiration for designing creatures, tools, or mechanisms that emphasize speed, precision, and reach. Overall, studying chameleons has been an inspiring and enjoyable experience. It reminded me that nature already holds countless creatures that feel more imaginative than anything humans could invent. By carefully observing and learning from them, we can create designs that feel believable and grounded even when they belong to fantastical or sci-fi worlds. With these three illustrations, I feel like I have only scratched the surface of what chameleons can offer as creative inspiration. Each species opened up different design possibilities for ancient, towering guardians to vibrant, dynamic creatures and armored, horned defenders. But there are still so many more directions one could take. Chameleons as a group are incredibly diverse, and I would encourage anyone interested in design, world building, or illustration to explore them even further. There are tiny species like the Brookesia chameleons, which are no bigger than a fingernail, or the ghostly, almost translucent species adapted to specific microhabitats. Each one carries its own visual language, unique textures, and narrative possibilities. I believe that studying different chameleon species not only builds technical skill but also broadens creative thinking. By paying attention to their adaptations, how they survive, communicate, and move through their environments, we can find inspiration for creatures, characters, architecture, costume, and entire ecosystems. Looking at the lesser-known species with their bizarre horns, spines, and shapes can spark ideas that feel fresh and original. So, rather than seeing the study as an ending, I see it as an open invitation for others to dive into the world of chameleons and discover their own sources of inspiration. Whether you're sketching their curious eyes, inventing worlds where creatures shift colors like emotions, or imagining ancient forests populated by hidden, slow-moving beings, there is an endless amount of creativity to unlock. Nature is an incredible designer, and chameleons, with all their strange beauty, remind us that the most fantastical ideas often already exist right in front of us. I hope these studies can encourage others to look closer, study deeper, and find new ideas waiting within the natural world. I will try to continue these animal illustrations, and I'm excited to see how they will influence my work moving forward. So I hope to see you in a new species study.